According to Mental Health in America, 18.57% adults suffer from mental illness. That's equivalent to 45 million people in the world today that suffer from mental illness. Today I'll be bringing awareness to mental health and how mental illness affects our everyday lives. This topic is very important to me because I'm going to school to become a counselor, and I've been studying for many years, and I've seen so many things on mental illness and how it affects our everyday life, how it affects our families, and how we go about everyday life. So today I'll be talking about the importance of mental health, how mental illness affects our overall health, and suggest ways to improve. Oklahoma is ranked 25th in the country for mental illness. I don't know about you all, but that definitely is frightening to know that there's so many people out there that suffer. Even within our own state, we have so many people that are dealing with this every single day, and it doesn't get talked about as much as it should. In Oklahoma City County alone, there are 112,545 people that are dealing with mental illness, and only 18,000 have been treated. That's an 83% gap from the people that are actually being treated and people that aren't being treated. And that lets me know that I have friends, family members, my church family. There's someone in my life, if not multiple people in my life, that are suffering from mental illness. And it makes me want to do more research and to see how it really breaks us down and how we can improve and what are some resources that we can use. Speaking of resources, that brings us to my next point, that there are so many studies out there showing that there are different illnesses that are based off of mental health and mental illness. Like psoriasis. Psoriasis is simply triggered by stress. And having stress, anxiety, depression, that affects 1.8 million people. And not only impacts our emotional being, but also our physical being. It brings me to my next point about mental illness and how we can definitely improve in it. There are 31 tips to boost mental health. One of those tips is writing about our experiences. We all experience multiple things. We all experience good things, bad things. We all have had some type of trauma. We've all had some type of experience that we may not know how to process or may not even know how to speak. But writing is such a wonderful tool because it allows you to get everything out that you're holding on the inside. Whether it makes sense, it doesn't make sense, it's all therapeutic. And it helps me very, very much. Another tool that we can use, not really a tool, but just something that we have to search within ourselves, and that's forgiveness. When you are holding in those emotions and holding in that grudge, it can have an effect on not only our mental but our physical. And so I encourage you to search yourself and to find things that you can improve on to help have a healthy mental. In concluding, I want to leave you with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. We don't have to know the end of the journey, but we must begin. Whatever we're dealing with internally is showing externally. So I encourage you to look what needs changing and start the step today. Thank you for your time.